To work,
The creature's corpse.
About time you showed up. We've been waiting. Our mission is simple. Sir Augustin will board the ox cart. We must safeguard it from would-be assailants till it reach. See to it that none. The Queen Regent's supporters will come for Sir Augustin. Oh, a quiet day is over. Come along now. What was that sound? Who's there?
Hold a moment. I'll be handling Augustin's escort from here.
Foul brigand! We shan't allow Sir August—
There's no need for theatrics. I know your aim. Ah, here's a surprise. We met at the tavern. Fair warning, cuz this craven isn't worthy of your trust.
He speaks madness! Subdue him at once, ere he injures our noble charge!
Why, if 'tisn't Sir Ragnall from the tavern. Now, two parties asked our aid. But which is the more deserving?
Whatever choice you make, Arisen, I'm sure 'twill be the right one.
Shame. But I suppose that's how it goes. Today's just not my day. Oh well. Follow after me if you can. Succeed, and I'll share the truth.
The right to decide is yours alone, Master. Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well, well. Choppers! Seems there's no escaping them. Shame I've no advantage against this bow. Are we all in the same boat?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Arisen, have you been harmed? Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. Far us into the next. Feast your eyes on this!
Master? Master, can you hear me? Are you unharmed?
Pray, seek an exit. I shall search for a way to rejoin you.
We meet again. Hoy there. I take it you lost your footing as well? You seem to have fared better than I did. Still, so long as he escaped. Speaking of, I was to tell you the truth behind all of this. I'll be glad to oblige you, of course, but we... I suppose that's how it goes. Time to get to work. From what I've seen of your skills during that, and my word ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering my reputation as a warrior of unparalleled skill. Though of late, I've mostly been playing escort to spineless no. Turns out, as a sellsword proves himself, the list of those who can afford his services grows shorter and comes to be written makes for a duller life. Though I can't say I've any complaints about still. I hunger for a real. You gave me a taste of it earlier though. Been a while since I felt... I'm not sure what's brought me. I suppose I'll have a few drinks and head to hay. That escort mission was a trap concocted entirely for your benefit, you know. It was supposed to give those responsible a means to incriminate you. But Augustin is no fool. He had his doubts about his summons to Vermin, so I looked into the cart that would be escorting him. And lo and behold, I found your name. Rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on guard for. In short, you had been called in to act the part of the culprit. Mark my words, if you'd carried on with them, Augustin would have been slain. You'd not have stood a chance against all. Methinks I've earned my pay this time. And then some. Now all that remains is to escape this place. Still, I've got to wonder where this craven plot... One thing's for certain, but why? 'Tis not as though... What? You? Ha! 'Tis a small world indeed. I've no business here. Best... Right, let's press on. Judging from the flow of air here, the exit can't be far. Well, this is a right awful place to be cut short. At least you made it out all right. Don't worry, cuz, after all, I can't afford to die here. We'll see each other again. You can count on that. And when we do,
Reunited at last, Master. I do hope you encountered no trouble in the cave. That's that, then. Full glad I am to see the sky again. The air beneath the earth is stifling, to be sure. I knew it to be so. Oh, that took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
What about you seems familiar? Well met, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality.
I have no issue falling asleep.
Oh, 'tis a relief.
Night time already? I thought 'twas rather dark.
Step lively, journey by starlight. Will make for a nice change of pace.
Ready to forge on?
Tis just another day, same as the one afore it.
These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable, for all their toil.
Then we'd best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering and make them an ally to our cause.
I've no time for you now. Leave me be.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen, I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. A minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent. From the pains he took to remain, that alone is reason to suspect the Regent Kin. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open to...
Methinks our travels will progress smoothly on this occasion.
We're off to Vernworth Palace, then. Onward to Vernworth Castle.
Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. Pawns may not enter the castle grounds, Master. We shall have to part ways at the gates.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way. Good. We're here. We're off to...
We cannot accompany you there.
You are the Arisen. Follow me.
I'll have to remember this place.
Couldn't bear to put my feet at the moment.
'Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part.
I wish the Minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's standing watch there at all.
Aye, it happened just yesterday, in fact. Put me in the right state when I saw the door unguarded. Still, I suppose there's not much to worry about. It's not as if we let thieves wander around the palace, eh?
Anyone gives me trouble, takes a stick. What seems close, can never be sure.
Wait
now.
for the new equipment to come in. Getting cold.
Anyone gives me
Have you heard the news? The new recruits are to be sent out to Melv. Melv, I say.
I'm not sure.
This be online.
But not at the expense of my duty.
This armor seems devised.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
just one last push, and I'll be done for the day. I'm
Preparations.
just grateful I get to lead a
Up my
quiet
training
life.
regime.
The chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine air.
I'm in it now. No no sense getting cold feet.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
Somehow my feet always carry me here.
Can't make a living if I get myself injured. Mind, I...
Somehow my feet always carry me here.
Minute now.
The wise
I
man
just get
comes.
My legs are as red. Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness.
About time I taught that dullard a lesson.
This armor's seen better days. You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
What business could be so pressing that I must be
I would not presume to know, however, it must be a highly sensitive matter.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just...
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls... What are you doing in here? I don't recognize you. Guards, seize the intruder.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
Almost nodded off for a moment there.
Let them talk. I'm too old to care. My sword arm could use some work. surely none more important than this.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace...
Well, well. We meet again. Is this stealthy business becoming a habit of yours?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. Something tells me this shan't be the last I see of you. Perhaps... Off you go now. If you wish to speak Off you go now. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further...
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work. This armor's seen better days.
One must take pride in their charge. There's aught to be said for peace and quiet.
Fancy a kip. But not at the expense of my duty.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty's claim, I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest, let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv." A meager clue, though 'tis clear that though the political situation, I fear such a partnership. At any rate, to seem our searchers, I will investigate these only once we have gleaned a and ere it slips my mind.
Phases. Now there's a name to remember.
As a reward, you will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion.
This isn't much to go on.
At least my back's not picking up today.
Welcome to make some What about you seems familiar. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared. All right on the roads, despite the out. Much obliged. The solution.
You would entrust the...
Good evening, sir. I trust you. Fared all right on the roads? Just. Bite the hour. Much obliged.
Welcome.
I'm not the only one who's too busy to rest.
Peruse at your leisure.
I'm in no hurry.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to... assist you. Do come again.
I can let down my hair.
Interested in my ware? Many thanks.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Might as well. Take a look while you're here. Many thanks. Need anything? Time for an early supper. Stomach's growling.
There's not enough more than a saucy room.
Won't someone do aught about this?
A fine place to sit and gather one's
Comfort comes on a daily night. What I go.
I'll go and open the chest.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
a welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
Spend them in dreams. Off to market I go. Nice place this.
Shall we report this development to Captain Bront?
Won't someone do aught about this?
I think I've earned a rest.
Look,
To be ready to give the signal.
Frey, follow me. We have reached our destination.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your or shall change once we have attended the If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your majesty
Master, pray leave this place. Oh, my body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
sways your will. Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing... I imagine this artifact, perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. Alas, unless we find some way... Allow me to speak to the agent we captured.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is...
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty's claim, pray, allow me time to search for... Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
Well met, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the foremost much obliged. This inspires naught but misgivings. Look, as long as you please.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? This really is fine. Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Do come again. Fancy a look at my wares? Come take a look. You'll be... Glad you did. Always a pleasure.
Welcome. Good evening, sir.
Getting proper rest is an
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
Shall we get underway?
We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt. Here we are. The one we seek isn't here. Perchance we've come at the wrong time.
This is the wrong time of day for what we have in mind. Best we set out again later.
Welcome. Well met. It's been a while.
Would that I... Well met! You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey.
You shan't hear me complain about an... Tis an odd thing to wake after the sun has fallen.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
I hope you slept well?
Tad rowdy. I shan't complain.
There is much we ought to tend to. If the information we pry from the agent is to be believed, I believe it is worthy of yet official dealings. Fortunately for us, however, 'tis an entry permit, allowing I doubt any would. There is one other thing, Your Majesty. An oracle who wants this oracle. Indeed, the oracle knows much of the Arisen.
If we seek further... the knowledge of the God's way, we ought... make for the town.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
So, after breaking free of the chain, this is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling now. 'Twould be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the Rockmouse's burrow. Methinks 'tis where you will find that.
Shall we do as that personage suggested and make for the Rockmouse's burrow? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
Well, now, isn't this lucky?
What business have you here? Does that make you be at ease? I bear you no ill will. Come, let me buy you a drink.
We're here, Master.
Well met, sir.
How might I be of service?
How about you?
You would get.
This tavern is open. Aye, even pawns. So long as they've coined for their ale.
Her Majesty, Empress Nadine, many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Bakbatal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this, then. Simply show it to one of the sentries, and they are harsh in their persecution of the pawns. But were a simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast, for as a researcher of this laboratory, he will tell you.
Oh, the sight of you.
It seems that we must seek out this Ambrosius if we are to learn more of the God's way. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way. Welcome.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Here's a welcome sight.
Over here, if you please.
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me. We've got rattlers!
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Who are you? I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any? Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these. Still, I expect I'll find a use for... 'Tis a god's sway. Well, by refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. However, small fragments are mean. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? 'Tis possible larger shards may have been... Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragonforged would be able to aid you in locating them.
I'll pick this up then, shall I? Twouldn't do to abandon our hard-won spoils after all.
I know just the person we need and where we must go to meet with them. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
The night sky is a balm to the battle-weary heart.
You have my support. We have reached our destination.
Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap. You may be pitted against the dragon, yet its fate is yours to share. The Godsway. However, it appeared his intent was to alter the dragon is the embodiment. Understand this. It is a being, as are ye. The Arisen is a transcendent being. Thus, when the dragon is... the cycle is doomed to continue till the dragon is felled. I am the husk of he. Thus, as the Arisen is defined by the